Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. I am at home this week, but I'm actually recording this on Monday because on Wednesday I'll be in Italy and I won't have time to do the filming. And I couldn't miss a Midweek 180, right? If you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. So, without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Francois G. Well done, my friend. Joined in the Magnificent Seven by Leanne Jackson, Paul Mead, Malcolm Brew, Ben Higginson, Colton Cleveringer and Paul McCoon. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 7 comments will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you were doing? Well, that was Stevie 007, who was stuck in traffic because of an accident, trying to get home to get into the Magnificent 7. Didn't make the Magnificent 7, but you did get the where are you and what you're doing. But wherever you are right now, whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out next week. Now, last week's question was the most interesting set of responses, I think, of any question I've ever asked. I asked what was the biggest thing you'd ever driven. Now, there were lots of people who've driven lorries and big things. Quite a few of you driven tanks, from self-propelled guns up to a Challenger 2. But on the road, or on land anyway, David Bevan and Pit Meister won because they'd both driven a tank transporter with a Challenger 2 tank on the back. So that's bigger than a tank. Gareth Edwards, now Gareth had driven a 777 simulator at BA, and I reckon a 777 aircraft is bigger than a Challenger 2 tank transporter. But winner by quite some stretch, although it's not on land, but you'll see where I'm going with this. Ham Shackleton had driven HMS Hermes, the aircraft carrier. It doesn't get much bigger than that, but I absolutely loved looking at all the big things that you had driven. This week's question, I'm sure by now you've tuned in and know that my Charlie Clubman has been written off. My question is, have you ever had a car written off, and why? Because quite a few people had said that they were surprised that my car had been written off because of the amount of damage. Short thing is, the body shell was damaged, the engine was damaged, it was beyond economical repair. Formula One is off to Miami this weekend. Looking forward to Formula One's return. Wondered what your thoughts were of any drivers that are starting to be at risk. I've seen quite a few rumours in the last week about Nicholas Latifi being replaced by Oscar Piastri. I would love to know what your thoughts are on that. No new car news as such. As I said, Charlie is gone, but the overwhelming response to that video, one, thank you so much for all your lovely messages. I know it was a bit sad of me getting all soppy and crying and everything, but one of the most common suggestions was that I get the log carved into a little Charlie Clubman. My challenge is I don't know anybody who does that. So if any of you know anyone who's good at log carving or wood carving and could carve me a Charlie Clubman out of a big log, put it in the comments below or reach out to me. That would be amazing. And then there is a meet and greet coming up, people. I'm going to run out of time in a moment, but I am doing a meet and greet with the Petrol Pup and the Petrol Pooch at Goodwood, at Goodwood's newest event, Goodwoof, which takes place later this month. Now, I knew I was going to run out of time. So Goodwoof is the latest event at Goodwood. It's celebrating all things furry friends, basically. So there's a whole bunch of stuff around health and well-being of dogs. There's an amazing competition to design the best dog kennel called Barkitecture. They've even got people like Norman Foster designing a dog kennel, and it's going to be the kind of judging is being headed up by Kevin McLeod from Grand Designs. There's loads and loads of stuff. So I'm going to be doing a meet and greet at Goodwoof. Now, Goodwoof runs on the 28th and the 29th of May, and I'm going to do a meet and greet at 12 o'clock midday by the Tattinger Champagne Bar. So if you are interested in Goodwoof, I'll put the details in the description below. Head off to the Goodwood website, buy yourself a ticket, and me and the Petrol Pup and the Petrol Pooch will hopefully see you and maybe your pooch at Goodwoof. I'm going to be doing meet and greet midday, 12 o'clock on both days, the Saturday and the Sunday, by the Tattinger Champagne Bar. I just cannot wait for that event. It should have happened last year, but obviously because of COVID, it didn't. So really, really exciting new event. And then the last couple of things, obviously Monday this week I revealed my new car. I've had so many amazing messages. Thank you very, very much. I'm a very lucky boy, and I will be doing lots more content around the new car in my life, Lady Penelope. And then this Friday's video at 6 o'clock, while you're watching this, I'm actually on my way back from Italy, having been at Lake Como with Alfa Romeo to drive the new Tonale. So Friday's video, the embargo lifts, I think driving impression embargo lifts on Thursday, and then my video is going to go out on Friday at 6 o'clock. So make sure you tune into that. And then the Monday following that, I might actually put my video out about the Cupra Born, because I drove that last week and that was massively impressive. Anyway, I knew I was going to go hugely over, but so exciting. Lots and lots of really cool things to talk about, but I hope you enjoyed that one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. I would love to see as many of you as I can at Goodwoof. As I said, details in the description below. You will need to buy a ticket to the event, but if you've got a dog, honestly, I think it's going to be the best thing Good would do this year, and I will look forward to seeing you midday by the Tattinger Champagne Bar. Maybe we could have some champagne together. Anyway, I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.